I think being the last woman standing in a main event is kind of a overrated thing, if you will. Like, the whole point of playing the main, as a female, for me at least, is to show people that I can beat the guys, not that I'm like, oh, a girl who's good at poker. I want to be one of the good players, not one of the good female players. I don't like when people focus too much on being like the last woman standing. Like, that's never been my goal when I play the main event. I play to win the tournament. I play to do really good. So whether or not I'm the first female out or the last one, like, it really doesn't make a difference, because at the end of the day, you got to beat the rest of the players anyway.
From Annette Obrestad to Vanessa Selps to Lonnie Harwood, women are increasingly showing that success at the poker table has nothing to do with gender. And women who are uncomfortable about competing in the male-dominated poker world need only look at how a small Norwegian girl's hyper-aggressive style of play brought a full-grown man to the verge of tears.
I played with Andy Black in Dublin, 2007. This was right after I had won in London. And I don't think he won a pot against me all day. Like, I don't know what happened, if he just like kind of froze at the end, because he was just like folding to me all the time, and then he ended up spewing off his whole stack after, because I think he got tilted. It's one of the things that you probably don't get as much when it's like guys versus guys, but when it's a guy versus a girl, like, the guy doesn't want to lose to a girl, ever. Like, that's embarrassing, so they try their hardest not to.
I've sat at tables where I've seen guys be quite condescending towards women. I've come from a background where I've always been brought up to be very strong and independent, so that's never really been an issue for me, but there has been times where I've sat at the table and I've just cringed to hear how men speak to women. I just tell women to wear headphones, don't listen to them. I think if someone like myself was to make the final table of the World Series, it would show women that they could do it as well. You know, I haven't come from a background where I've been playing poker for years and years. I came into the game quite late, and I've just really dedicated myself to learning how to play and practicing, and you know, I think it shows women that they can hold their own in a game versus the men. If it's not me, I honestly do hope another female makes the final table.
When I won the main event in 2007, I was the first girl to ever win a main event. It was tough in the beginning, because I knew that people would look up to me, and I wanted to be a good role model, but at the same time, like, I didn't really know how to. I hope that people still look up to me, even though it's been a long time since I won, and I hope that my win did change poker for the better, but I'm not sure if it did, but I like to think it did.
It was very sad last year. Both me and Gail busted 11th and 10th, and nobody made the final table, and I know everybody was rooting for us to make it. It would have been historical. Even so, I got so many replies and comments from women all over the world after the main event was over, saying how much they rooted for me and how much they were cheering. I think even though we didn't actually make the final table, it still made it quite an impact on ladies. I think more women got the eyes open to be able to play.
Yeah, I think it's great that the females are doing really well. I mean, we had 2 female winners in open events this year, and it's awesome, because like, a lot of girls that I know are kind of intimidated playing against the guys. Like, even my family, my mom plays poker, my aunt plays poker, and like, we went to the Norwegian Championship in Dublin and they played the main event. They were so scared. And then, you know, they sit down and they kind of like relax and they realize, you know what, it's really not that scary. And so it's good that a lot more females have, you know, come to the same conclusion that it's really not that bad. At the end of the day, we're all just having fun playing a poker game.
Outplaying someone, making correct decisions, and there's such little micro decisions, even just with your betting structures or whether to flat or to raise, and just every little element of the game just relies so much on your intuition and your thought processes, and I think it's a great game for anyone. It doesn't matter what gender you are.